Hi, welcome to Garbler Games. Good evening, happy Friday. 'Tis the weekend for some of us, most of us, almost the weekend for some of us. And we're going to play a little bit Monster of the Week. We're going to go a little bit beyond that. Though. We're going to do Monster of the Week versus Glitter Hearts in an awesome mega mashup conversion. Everybody's terrified except Pat, who is here for this. So let's start by reminding ourselves about our Monster of the Week characters. Who have we got? We've got, starting with Nye, because he's the leader of the group, transformed from the norm by the nuclear goop.
Well, I was going to say, I thought you were calling me out because I'm on my phone like a teacher.
It's instinct. I still haven't got over it.
Yeah. Hi there. I'm Nye. I play Agent Anderson, who is the professional and somehow the leader of this group. I think just by Brownian motion, I've just been allowed to fill the role. But yeah, he's just a Men in Black agent, but like, I guess less competent, more competent. I don't really know much about the Men in Black, so I don't know how good they are. But yeah, that's pretty much me.
Not big into those oldie movies, are you?
I have no idea. Also, oh right, okay. Also, I've only played like Glitter Hearts once, so I'm no longer the expert. I'm just.
That's okay. You have played it exactly as many times as I have.
Excellent.
Glitteriest of hearts. We've got Pat. Who are you playing, Pat?
Oh, I thought it was going to be me.
Well, as I literally put glitter on my nose, I'm playing Paz, the lovable monster enthusiast of the week. She's just your average gal who fell in love with an eldritch abomination from beyond this dimension that wants to absorb the entire universe. And she wants to bring her home to meet the parents. And the agency didn't particularly like that. So now she's a criminal consultant. Things happen.
Evil monster girlfriend to criminal consultant in 2 easy steps. The brains of the operation, Mr. Billy Shears. Tell us about Billy.
Oh, not lots of brains getting in the way. I play Billy the Flake, who's like the conspiracy theorist in the group. Lots of crazy things happening. Maybe they're not happening. Maybe it's all in Billy's head. It's not in Billy's head. Who knows what's happening? So yeah, I'm the sharp one that sees all the connections and then all the other connections that don't connect yet, but they're there and they're coming. Definitely.
One day they'll totally connect.
Mm-hmm.
Our exotic European member of the team. You're still on mute, though. Herr Leopold von Wagner.
Hello and good evening. Welcome, my little friends, to our fun adventures. Hello. You'll know who I am. Otherwise, why would you be here? How doing?
You might have seen Glitter Hearts on the algorithm.
Well, gosh, let me know how this goes then. How do you know we're playing Leopold von Wagner of the Von Wagners? If you're not up to date on the Von Wagners, go watch all the other supernatural stuff that Gobleg does. Mostly my characters are Von Wagners in those. Yes, Leopold is a monstrous playbook in Monster of the Week. He is an elf of indeterminate age and has skin like alabaster that is both youthful and incredibly ancient all at the same time. He likes to wear the Byron-esque lace and the big long black coat and the pointy sword because he's European. And you get away with that kind of stuff in America.
All Europeans wear pointy swords all the time.
Yes, it is part of our charm.
At last, but by no means least, because he scares everyone.
Hey everybody, I'm Aaron. Apparently I scare everyone.
No, I meant your character.
Oh, thank God. Yeah. I'm playing Ichabod Rust. Ichabod Rust is the wronged playbook. His entire family was murdered and half of them were eaten by a monstrous entity known as Granny Longlegs. His younger brother, the only other survivor of his family, Serrano, has been driven slightly mad as Granny Longlegs attempts to take him over so she can burst forth into this reality. So Ichabod's got some issues with monsters, and he generally prefers them dead and perhaps opened up, so the insides are on the outsides. He and Paz get along famously because of their very interesting dynamic and approach to monsters. He finds Leo extremely off-putting, but is attempting to find a way to accept him as the horrible monster that he is, and that's Ichabod.
The enemy of my enemy is my enemy's enemy.
Exactly.
True story. Ichabod's the reason my character has a gun.
I legitimately love the fact that like at least 2/5 of this team, possibly 3/5, has an issue involving an interdimensional demon coming through and like fucking all our shit up. Well, I guess being. So that's good to know. That really keeps H. Anderson's core really centered and peaceful.
As his objective is to fuck them all.
So we begin our scene
A
in
lot like Pokemon.
just like, yeah.
Exactly.
We begin our scene in the front room of Stanley's house, safe house, whichever one of the properties that he's currently letting the rest of you squat in with him. Because we've established no one actually has their own
let
house.
us.
No.
Leopold can walk through walls.
I just live in them.
So whenever he moves, Leopold just goes and opens the door for the rest of the gang.
I suspect that Agent Anderson is probably aware of this now and has just said that just give me a safe house on the outside of a town where I can keep them contained. It'll do. So you're all sat around. There's 2 slices of pizza left in the box on the couch. Paz is upside down on the couch. Billy sat at his laptop at the table. Next to him, Ichabod's field stripping a pistol and putting it back together again.
Blindfolded. Because that's what you do.
Well,
I'm
it's
in the
not his
kitchen.
pistol as well.
I'm
Why
in
is
the
it a
kitchen
party?
making schnitzel and schnapps.
Agent Anderson is sat there with a stop clock going, yeah, you did it in 12 seconds.
Damn it! I've got to get faster.
Too slow.
Right,
Just all doing
Leo.
paperwork. Oh, fuck.
I'll turn up the techno tuba music so you can feel strip faster.
Oh my God.
I like the beat.
I
Do we
really
have any
hate
more of
that
that?
guy.
Do we have any more of that elderberry jam?
No, you ate it all. You put your entire tongue into the jar, and you just, well, it was impressive.
Is
I
that-
thought you had magical jam bar jars that restocked after you finished them.
Yeah, it's called my credit card, and I'm pretty sure I only bought them yesterday. What the fuck? Oh,
I was gonna ask if anybody was gonna eat those last pizza crusts with the jam.
No.
Go for it, Paz. That's all.
Yeah.
It's all you sick, twisted bitch.
Thank you.
Just on my laptop trying to ignore the tension. It reminds me of my parents.
oh no!
Around the back of the house, you hear glass break and something thump into the building.
Woo! Wonder what that could be.
I didn't hear a thing. Schnitzel's ready.
Give me a minute.
I heard something outside.
Ichabod is already up, his 9mm in one hand, his enchanted daggers in the other, and he's tactically moving through the house to try to find out who's invaded.
Okay, guys, remember, if it's the neighbor's cat again, I can't replace it for the 4th time. So please just, ask questions first before shooting, okay?
Well, the
As
one
long as it
time I
looks
just
like a normal
adapted
cat.
it.
Okay.
Could replace it if you hadn't
Doors
fallen
and
out with that
corners, doors and
necromancer.
corners. So you make your way around to what is actually the front of the house, and you can see that one of the windows facing the street is broken. there is a brick on the floor in the middle of the room with a rubber band wrapped around it and an envelope wedged into the brick and the rubber band.
Agent Anderson, didn't you say this was a safe house?
Yeah, but
Yeah, I don't think
it
bricks
doesn't-
coming
it
through
doesn't
the
mean
window is particularly safe.
Well, I don't know.
I'm with Billy on this one. I mean, clearly, and it's an envelope. So why didn't they just bring it up to the door? It's not like we were watching.
Just like high school.
Okay, right. Well, I'll go over and pick up the letter and have a look at it.
It's a plain white envelope, the kind you would find in any stationery store. There is something small and blocky inside the envelope.
Okay, well, I'll open the envelope and...
Yeah, there's a thumb drive in there. Just a little dinky thumb drive.
Hey, Agent Anderson, is the organization so broke now that this is how they are delivering our new missions? Because that's got to be hard on your Windows, man.
Why don't you just do the mail of the E?
I really
I read
hope-
of this in a magazine. You can send the letter, and it comes in the computer.
Yeah, but like it's like super secret stuff. We don't want people having a look at it on their flipping Gmail. Yeah, I'll have a look at
No,
this
mail
then.
of the E, not the G.
Okay, my apologies.
Just use AOL.
Oh boy.
Nice.
Yeah, that's true.
So one with the lady. I like this one. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'll go over to the. I don't know. Billy, give me your laptop.
No, it's mine.
Billy, give me the laptop I bought for you.
Reluctantly hand over the laptop. Okay.
Thank you.
I think you still actually hold on to it. You're just moving with it.
You're lucky it's got a USB drive on it. It's so new.
Well, don't worry about it. You can do your computer wizardry once I make sure it's not confidential information. Okay, yeah, plug it in, power it up, see what's in there.
Oh, it
As
could
soon
be
as he
some-
says confidential, everyone's like, "Whoop."
So the drive goes in. There appears to be a movie file attached.
Oh boy. Okay, no, none of you are allowed to see because I don't know what's on here. For all we know, it's a film that makes your eyeballs melt out your head. And before you ask,
Popcorn.
yes,
Paz popcorn.
we do have that on camera.
Uh,
Don't ask why. Oh, okay. Hi, Paz. Okay, just like
So how do we?
5 feet over there. Just okay. Cool. Right, I'm gonna power it up.
Should we watch it through a mirror? Does that dispel it?
Oh, that's a good idea, Billy. You're always thinking. I like that about you.
It's fine. It's fine. I've been immunized to all the mimetics, and I'm gonna press play.
And the video plays, and it is a video that looks like a sort of 8-bit video game video introduction. And it kind of pans across this grey asphalty parking lot onto a building that looks a lot like a high school. And there's a little fanfare. And the sign outside the high school says Point Trail High.
cute.
And then there's a power cut in the house and everything goes dark.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
The laptop's
I
still on
was
there?
enjoying that.
That's cute.
Is the
Hey,
lap-
Maybe it's
Agent
got a
Anderson.
virus.
You should pay your electric bills, Agent Anderson.
is the
Already make an act under pressure roll.
is the laptop still on?
Ooh.
Is
Is
the
it
lap-
what?
yeah,
Is the laptop still on?
No,
Or
the
is it under the
laptop went
battery?
off as well.
Okay.
Oh,
so
that's really not. That's a fucking EMP right there.
that's not good.
That's a 10 from you.
Ooh, a 6 and a 3.
It's also a 10 for me.
And
That's a cool, so
I
I
was-
get a 2.
Turned on. I'm looking out
Are
for
we all
computer
gonna
stuff.
massively succeed this?
with my +1, I got a 4.
Oh.
I got an 11.
I got the 8.
Okay. So you catch a little crackle of electricity just after the power goes down.
That's because I'm licking it.
The 10s and above, you see this little crackle of electricity trickle out the back of the laptop, down the cable, almost like water, and into the wall socket where it's plugged in.
If we have a poltergeist that's come through the bloody screen again. Right, okay, well, I don't know, I'll probably go over and...
Remember that demon that we exorcised who likes the technology? No one, no? Okay, fine.
Yeah, there was
one.
That was that artificial intelligence we had to deal with too.
Yeah, oh, this is why I hate tech.
And you just thought you'd plug in this thing into that we don't know about into.
Well, I don't know, the agency works in
computer.
strange and fucking annoying ways.
While they're talking, I would like to go over to the wall and investigate it.
It looks to be a regular wall socket, 2-pin, standard American plug.
I know the type. Can I touch it?
Yeah,
What could go wrong?
Ichabod's got his fingers crossed. That passes. It's like, throw me a penny, God.
Does anybody have a fork?
Lick it. Oh yeah, I have the fork.
it'll never work on American plug sockets. They're weak.
What?
I have the one with just the 2 prongs. Maybe you want this one for the
Yeah.
barbecue.
I mean, for the real sensation, you've got to stick your finger in a UK plug socket. That's where the action is.
Yeah, so she touches around it and, investigates as much as she can. Do you want me to? Yeah, probably not going to learn anything if I roll.
No, there's nothing to find in the wall socket, so it's not going to make you roll for it. You give it a bit of a poke, kind of lose interest when it doesn't do anything weird and alien.
Bummer.
Billy, can you check the laptop, please?
Yeah.
See why it's not working.
I will look over the laptop. Am I just looking it over or am I investigating a mystery?
You are investigating a mystery.
7.
Okie dokie.
So,
So you've got one hold. What do you want to know?
sorry, what are the questions? I didn't get my Monster of the Week book out
What
because I thought we were
happened
playing
here? What sort of
Glitter.
creature is it? What can it do? What can hurt it? Where did it go? What was it going to do? And what is being concealed here?
Okay, yeah, so what is it? What type of creature is it? What's going on?
It is not a type of creature.
Okay.
So what is it? What is it? You were asking what sort of creature? I know what sort of creature is it? It is not a sort of creature.
Mhm.
It appears to be more like a spell.
Oh. I look at my laptop. Okay.
And you realise that it's not an EMP because the lights are on in the house next door.
I
You
think
just didn't look out the window. did you?
I think this is magic of nature because yeah,
Like,
can't
did you
target
say-
EMPs that much.
Did you say the laptop has been infested with something magical?
I think everything's been hit with something magical.
Ichabod pulls his enchanted dagger and drives it through the middle of the laptop.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
That should take care of it.
saw that coming.
get a problem.
I'll fix it.
Fixed now. Everything's fine.
I really hope whatever being has sent this is going, wow, yeah, this was not the reactions I was expecting. They're licking the sockets, they're stabbing the laptops. Like,
Don't worry, Billy. Agent Anderson will get you a new laptop. He's got
Yep.
limitless funds.
Have any of us thought to look at the junction box downstairs?
Oh. Yeah.
If only somebody could phase through solid objects to get there in a flash. Cough. Cough.
No, I think you're confusing with the comic book characters, the Flash.
Also,
I'll just
do
go.
you
I'm
really
going
want the
Agent
Victorian
Anderson.
Fae plugging around with
Also,
your electrical
yeah,
junction
Yeah,
box?
no, it's fine. I will go to the railway
Why did I
junction
join?
and see what is happening.
Billy will go and look at it because he doesn't want Ichabod to see that he's crying a little bit from the laptop being destroyed.
Oh. Right, well,
I will phase through the floor or the wall or whatever.
I'll make sure
I
that
patched
the
you on the
paths
back.
don't kill each other.
I pat you on
So
the back. Billy,
Paz,
and
Leopold,
say,
and Billy
"I've
all
got
make
some
their
for
way
backup."
downstairs, much like the Three
Various different
Stooges trying to
ways.
get through the door at once.
That's fine. I don't need to open it. It's okay.
At the junction box, down in the basement.
I've got my torch.
Why have we never been down here? This is amazing.
Oh, I've been down here a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, when she says that, you notice that one whole section is cordoned off with black sheets.
So that's where my silk sheets went.
I borrowed them. I was gonna give them back.
I don't think I want them back now.
That's
Billy,
okay,
the
Gav.
junction
Gonna
box
flick open the box.
opens. It looks like there's been some kind of power surge, which has tripped the main trip switch.
Gonna flick it back and see if it comes on or if it flicks out again.
Yep, everything. Else switches back on.
Oh, there we go. Just some.
We solved it! We solved the mystery!
And
Yeah,
the game's
go team.
over.
I turn expectantly to Anderson. Money?
He's not there. He's still upstairs.
No, I'm
Oh.
still upstairs, making sure Ichabod doesn't stab any more things.
Oh, we'll have to ask for money later.
Cool. Mission well done. I'm gonna walk back upstairs.
Yeah, okay, so that was good.
Whatever it was, it tripped out those main switches. I think it's What if it came from the laptop?
It looked like it did. It looked really cool. It was all sparkly and it went down the wire like, ow.
But you make your way upstairs and there's no one there. There's no sign of Agent Anderson or Ichabod. The TV's on.
Okay, well, I'll get the popcorn.
Fuck.
What's on the box?
Yeah, what's on the TV?
Looks to be kids' cartoons coming on the TV.
Oh, excellent. Oh, I love this bit. Can someone bring the schnapps?
Yeah, where'd you put the schnitzel?
Oh, it's still in the... I'll get the schnitzel. Oh, sorry.
I'm
Oh,
gonna.
you didn't leave it in the oven, did you? Oh my god.
I'm
No,
gonna-
no, it was finished. It was finished. I was just serving up, and then the excitement happened.
I'm gonna go
So the
into.
three of you sit down to watch TV and this cartoon starts up and it looks exactly the same as the 8-bit video game that you saw on the laptop a minute ago.
Oh,
Only the music quality's better, the animation quality's better. It's a drawn cartoon rather than an 8-bit graphic thing.
Ooh.
A little bird tweets around and lands on a sign. And then something from behind the sign reaches up and grabs the bird and it kind of does this last tweet thing as it's pulled off the sign.
ha 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 ha!
It pans around and shows the front of this school and you can see the sign out front that says Point Trail High. Then there's a crack of lightning. And when it does the crack of lightning, the entire school gets switched into like a negative. And you can see that there are monsters in the windows and a weird crack bubbling with lava in the front car park. And then you all fall asleep. Plink. Agent Anderson and Ichabod, you wake up with a start. Didn't even realize that you'd passed out at first. The colors are really bright, really glaringly bright, almost artificially so. It's horrendous in here. Your limbs feel a little bit strange and different and weird. And you can see that high school that was in the download that you got. And it's much bigger and it's right in front of you on this massive screen. Just huge screen that looks like Ichabod, the inside of the windscreen of the truck that you had in high school. Real beaten up old banger, but it was your truck and you could get around.
Agent Anderson. Is this one of is this one of Leopold's tricks?
As you say
feels
that,
like something
and
he would do.
Agent Anderson turns to look at you. You turn and you look at him, and he's not human anymore. He's like this matte, single color version of himself. He doesn't have the right number of fingers. He seems to be missing a finger on each hand.
Okay.
His hair is just like a single piece that's attached to the top of his head. And he's wearing like high school lettered jacket and looks much younger, although also he's a cartoon.
Ichabod goes, bloody hell. And then he looks down at his own hand.
And when you see that and you look at Agent Anderson, he's there and he looks like one of those preppy kids that you remember from high school. He's still got the little tie going on, but it's like a kind of emo special tie and it doesn't done all the way up. And he's missing a finger on each hand as well. And his hair's just this sort of bowl effect thing that looks like proper government issue. He's a cartoon.
Oh. Okay, I think I'll stop laughing now. Yeah. Okay. So this is.
You're sat in the cartoon version of Ichabod's old truck from high school.
If Leopold did this to us, I'm gonna kill him. You understand that, right?
Yeah, no, that's justifiable. I don't remember eating any of his weird cakes, so I don't.
So this isn't his Feyland cartoon bullshit.
It's either that or we're having a really, really vivid trip that we're sharing somehow, though I wouldn't put it past drugs.
Well, this is my truck. I mean, a cartoon version of my truck from when I was a kid.
Weird. And I don't even think I ever went to a high school with an actual name or building.
That's the fact that it's called Point Trail High.
Yeah.
Which is literally the code briefing for your blanket mission.
Yeah. That's... Oh.
And trust me,
No.
I was not a preppy kid, so
Yeah, no, this is very strange. I really hope I really hope the eggheads haven't been futzing about with all that fucking weird virtual reality bullshit that they do. Oh god, I hope not. The last people came out as sheep. Not literal sheep. It was like a weird, they thought they were sheep. It's fine. I mean, they eat grass now in the real world, but it mostly is fine.
Ichabod reaches for his pistol, and of course, realizing it's not there, he's like, "I'm not real happy about this."
Yeah.
Switchblade, though.
I do. That's
Yeah,
not
your
bad.
enchanted knife. The blade still looks right, but it seems to be like embedded in a switchblade rather than in the form that you're used
When
to
I
seeing
reach
it.
for my sidearm that's in my jacket, do I find anything, or should I just pull out nothing?
You don't pull out your sidearm, but you do bring out what you thought at first was your badge. And when you open it up, it's a hall monitor pass and membership of the student council.
Checks out.
Well,
Checks out.
that tracks, Agent Anderson.
Yeah, no, that's
He's got his left
that's
top
uncanny.
on, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, we should probably go investigate because oh fuck, what if I really hope the last time I slept in the same building as Paz, I wound up with lots of things drawn on my face in like permanent ink. It was really annoying. So let's hope we're not asleep in the real world.
Yeah, let's hope not.
Yeah.
God only knows what she would do.
Meanwhile, the other three of you wake up and you seem to be sat on a bench outside. Same again, the colors are really bright, really garish. The sun is actually yellow. The sky is actually blue, but like monocolor blue. A cloud with clear lines around the outside of it sails past. You see the sign for Point Trail High that you saw on that cartoon. The bird sat on top of it, tweeting away. Billy looks at his hands, and you notice there's a finger missing on each one, as with the others, and you're all one color. Like your skin has no differentiating in it. What sort of things would Billy have worn in high school? Because Billy was a bit of a prodigy in high school.
Yeah, Billy would have worn. Oh, yeah, he'd have probably had a shirt and a bow tie, I reckon. And probably like a sweater vest thing that didn't have sleeves. So he'd have been like dressed for business kind of thing. He'd been looking very proper all the time.
And you're on this really brightly coloured bench sat next to, well, what's he sat next to? Pat?
Well,
What did Paz look like in high school? Oh, God.
Cheerleader.
Wait, okay, actually, I was going to say something totally different, but no, I kind of want to do that.
I do want to just say I like the fact that Leon said, like, yes, he looks like he's ready for business. And I'm really sorry, but the first word that came into my head was, oh, nerd. I mean, and I tried really hard not to say out loud, but I couldn't resist, so I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. So Paz was not, believe it or not, a popular kid in high school. She probably wore like a lot of stuff that got her sent home to change her clothes. You know, like crop tops and things that show way too much shirt or not enough shirt and stuff. And probably she did try out for the cheerleaders at one point. She might have been in it for a year and then quit because the other cheerleaders were mean to her. So she could be wearing that.
And sandwiched between the two of you. I mean, you've never seen someone with skin that pale before. It's weird. It's like they didn't even bother colouring them in.
Leopold is almost like his in the black and the white.
In fact, his animation style seems a little bit different to yours.
Yeah, it's like 1930s German noir.
I was about to say,
Picturing Mickey Mouse.
yeah, I was about to say it was like 1940s. Like,
Steamboat Leo.
Yeah.
yeah.
Leopold just can't
Leopold's
stop
just, like,
bouncing up and
with,
down all
like,
the
rubber
time.
limbs and
Yeah,
everything.
just shorts and a little.
It's not quite that extreme, but
Uh,
colour-wise, he's definitely quite washed out. But his hair is gorgeous.
yeah,
Both pieces of it.
Yeah, look, I get 2 pieces of hair, and if I
There's the
swish
fringe,
fast
and then there's
enough,
the rest.
I get like 3 streaks down the back as well because I'm worth it. Yeah, he's in the black blazer and the black trousers. Think back when. No, that's racially insensitive. Business suit.
Oh, God.
Little pencil black tie, and yeah, it's like he's more sketched than color celled, which is what I'm thinking the other characters are kind of done, and he's more the kind of the constant sketching in of the next frame, the next frame, and the next frame.
Like in Take On Me by Aha.
A little bit like that, yes.
That's it.
So,
Oh my God, we're cartoons! Ah, this is so cool. Also, I'm dressed like a cheerleader, which is super fetishy, but I'm here for it. Wow!
I don't understand why you're so excited about this.
So if we are cartoons, we are invulnerable. Can we
Ooh, do you wanna?
do we have the frying pan?
I volunteer.
You do not
Okay.
have a frying pan.
Do
funnily
I
enough.
have a trash can lid or something suitable?
What you've got on you is your sort of signature items, the things that are particularly linked with you, although in a slightly different form. So rather than being a sword, you've got like a cane.
Oh, I like this.
Billy's laptop is more of a great big thick chunky encyclopedia.
I was thinking calculator.
Thanks.
What if I...
I'm the kid who
gun turret?
carries an encyclopedia
Yep.
around.
You've got old school Google.
Thanks.
Paz, you've got a very, very illegal can of pepper spray.
Woo! Hell yeah!
I like to think that Leopold also has a hip flask, but
Quite possibly. It may only contain grape juice, but you've got a hip flask.
yeah, that will do. Okay, I want to find a thing to hit Paz around the face with.
There's a trash can lid over there.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, all right, come on. Right here. Side of the face.
Okay, please roll your physical.
Okay. This is 2D. We're still
Got a 4 and
Still
a
2
5.
dice.
It's still
All that's
2d6.
changed is the name of the stats.
Because it's powered by the apocalypse.
So I got a 2 and a 3. So I probably miss.
I got a 9.
So yes, apparently you are invulnerable.
There we go.
You hit Paz in the face with a bin lid. The bin lid vibrates.
Do we get the imprint of the face?
You do get a little bit of a face imprint. Paz, he hits you in the face with a bin lid and it does nothing.
Oh,
This
Billy,
is
do you want to try?
Ooh,
Billy's gonna.
I kind of
think
feel
about
like I
that.
need a little bit of alone time.
I thought Paz would be annoyed to find out there's no pain in this world.
A couple of the other kids who are walking past,
Gonna have to try harder.
regular high school looking kids, kind of look at the three of you, roll their eyes in the way that only high schoolers can,
I'm
and
not with
head
them.
on into school. And then you recognize, or think you recognize, two of the kids who are walking up from a truck. From the truck.
Okay, so let's just get
Hey.
the plan. Oh, sorry.
Wait a second. Look over there on that bench.
Yeah.
Is that Billy, the whore, and the monster?
I mean, they are descriptive terms. I mean, yeah, I think their faces kind of make sense. I don't know. Let's go over to them. What I was gonna say was, let's be careful, because this might be a scenario where we talk to the other inhabitants of this world and they're all face-eating demons. So let's just pretend we actually do belong in this world. Okay, so let's just
You got it, Agent Anderson. You lead, I'll follow.
Okay, gosh, I don't even know what high schoolers talk about these days, which is okay. Yeah, let's just go over and ask those three if they are who we think they are. Hello there, fellow young people. I am
hello.
also a young person.
Hello, yes, hello, all the high school students. Hello, yeah. We are
Hey.
looking forward to the studying.
Hey, you're a monster, right, Leo?
No, no, I'm
you're
clearly
Leo
a
the monster,
student.
right?
Look, I have the student. I have my fellow student here who has a large book. And then we are hanging out with the cheerleader, so we are cool, yeah?
Yeah,
Wait,
I'm cool.
There's a way to test this.
I
Hey,
should have known you were a cheerleader.
There's a way to test this. Hey, is that lamppost over there flickering? Does Billy?
Ooh.
Can I
Yeah,
look
no,
over
that's
the
Billy.
lamppost?
That's Billy. That's Billy. Okay, we're good. We're good. It's good to see you guys. Right.
Oh
we-
my god, is that you?
I know, they look so cute.
It's like, it's Grumpy
Awesome.
credit cards. They have turned up. Excellent.
Yeah. Well, yeah. This is apparently what we look like in this world. Look, the short answer is, Leopold, did we eat the cakes again? Is this a trip, or is this not you?
No, nine. We went downstairs in the flat to put this, what did you call it, Billy? The circuit breaking?
Yeah, the circuit breakers.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And we turned it back on, and we came back upstairs, and you two had gone very rudely, not eating the schnitzel, and the television was playing a very interesting cartoon with many demons, and I think there was lava, and a little bird. Oh, I like the bird, but the bird got eaten.
Tweets from up on the sign.
I think it is some sort of prophecy.
Oh. Okay. Well,
I thought it
converts
was
my
very pleasant.
feelings.
And then we
Yeah.
fell asleep, and now we are here, and we are invulnerable. Bong!
Okay.
Ooh,
Right.
yeah.
Ichabod says, invulnerable?
Hmm?
He
Hey!
flicks his switchblade out and shoves it into Paz's stomach.
Oh. Okay. Whoa.
Can I try and throw my
Alright, does that-
encyclopedia in the way of that?
I was about to say, let's not.
So,
Maybe the
yeah.
So,
magical
try
and
weapons
kill
we
each
bring
other.
with us might be more
Ichabod, if you
damaging.
could roll physical,
Oh,
and
God.
God.
Billy, if you could also roll physical, try and interpose your book.
I'm so
This,
sorry. I'm so
I
sorry.
think
Paz.
Agent Anderson will also do that.
Is this this is a clash roll?
This is
Clash
indeed a
to-
clash roll,
Yeah,
yes.
Okay. Makes a difference for me.
Oh, of
Sorry.
course, it's a clash roll, isn't it? My bad.
Okay, yeah, Agent Anderson's also going to roll. It's okay, Billy. I wanted to give you the shot, but I know you're not.
I got a 16.
Oh, God.
So I think while I was sitting on the bench, someone tied my shoelaces together and I just fell over.
Well, I got a
Sorry
10,
about
but
that.
oh god, okay.
If you die in
Well,
the
I
can't
cartoon, you
compete
die
with
in real
that.
life.
My
Fuck
physical
yeah.
is 3, and I get a +2 to a clash, and I got a 6
Yeah.
and a 5. I'm
Yes.
Fucking hell. Okay.
So you clash, and it turns out, Paz, you are not as invulnerable as you thought you were.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna. Okay.
And he stabs you, and
Right.
it goes in, and you're like, okay, there's a hole in my middle.
I feel
Doesn't hurt.
bad.
Doesn't
Doesn't
hurt
hurt?
particularly. You know it's done some damage. You can see a rip in the image, and you are bleeding, but the blood kind of stops in a one splat pattern.
Oh, hey, Paz, that was the most fun I've ever had with you. Thanks. Pulls the blade out, cleans it off on his jacket.
You're
Closes it
welcome. If
back
that's
up.
what you're into, I'm sure we can figure something out.
Okay.
But, you know,
Okay.
I didn't feel pain from that.
Okay,
That
let's
was
just all
weird.
get some ground rules sorted. I know
This
it's
is a
been a
great.
while.
This is a great game. I love this game.
I know
I
it's been a-
consented.
I know you
Uncle.
consent. Let's just all get some perspective here, okay? I know it's been a while since we've all been in high school, but to my knowledge, high schoolers don't stab each other.
What
Hopefully.
high school did you go to?
I don't know.
Same question.
I went to high school in Detroit. I mean, pretty much you got stabbed or shot at least once a week.
Okay, as the only person who seems to never
Yeah,
mind.
the
Okay.
exams for the unseelie court mostly depend on there not being other people to pass the exam.
Okay. Well, I'm now. I think my younger form is now having a panic attack that the older ones have somewhat managed to subside. Let's go to the school. Let's all
The
pretend
bell
that we're
rings.
normal. Okay, let's just all get to
I
class.
feel
Look,
strangely compelled to answer the ringing.
yeah, just everyone go. Look, fuck it. What the fuck am I?
I mean,
okay,
yeah,
look,
whatever's
I'm a
put us in here,
homeowner.
because I don't think
You're-
it's a simulation. But if we just play along, then they won't know that we're onto them.
Well, you know what? I liked school, so I'm quite happy to go in. He heads in, just looking for a random classroom to go into.
I think it's just a random child to shove in a locker.
Sits down in someone's seat and they go, "Hey!" and then you get the switchblade. Oh no, you sit there, man. Yeah, you sit there.
Right, I have seen this documentary. What we need is the leather jackets that are matching, and then we do the singing. Yeah?
I saw that one too. Yeah, I've got. Oh, I don't have a leather jacket in this form. Damn.
I'm going to pretend I know what that reference is.
I have the black jacket. Does this also count?
So
We
you
can find someone and take one.
head into the corridors,
Okay, good. Yeah.
and
The
it
mugging
seems
of the
like
children.
the teachers are expecting some of you, and you kind of get separated out into different classes. Teachers like call you over. Anderson, come on, get in. You're not usually tardy.
No. I'm was dealing with some truants.
He was helping me. I am the foreign exchange student. I do not
Oh yeah, you're
understand
that
your
Wagner
ways.
boy, right? The foreign exchange student.
Yeah.
You're in with the seniors,
The old people?
older students.
Oh, yeah. Okay. It's not what we call them in the proper countries.
So you get separated out into different homerooms. And all the kids in there are just regular kids. Although it looks like they're a sort of weird mishmash of kids from the 50s right the way through to the 90s. So you've got really gross stereotypes in every classroom. So the rocker kid in the class that Leon's in has got the biker jacket with the flicked up collar and the big greasy pompadour and wearing sunglasses. But in the class that Paz goes into, there's like full on 3 girls in 1950s dresses, those big poofy skirt dresses, who all do that. Oh my God, have you seen what she's wearing?
Oh, now it's a nightmare for Paz.
Thing.
Yeah, Paz did not like high school.
I think that Paz is crinoline intolerant.
I was also about to say, it's like, how can you make high school worse? 1950s high school.
Oh, yeah.
okay,
Oh,
good.
my
Yay.
goodness. Oh, heavens.
There we go.
Let's pray.
Ichabod seems to end up in a classroom full of jocks.
Oh,
Ah, bloody hell.
That's the smell. Oh, dear.
And there's a lot of football jocks in there, and there's a couple of guys in there who yeah, you're okay, who seem to be okay. They're not with the football jocks. They seem to be like wrestling kids or boxing kids and stuff like that. And like, hey man,
Yeah,
basically we're going to join the army when we leave school.
of course. What else would we do? Hang out with these loser football players?
And the loser football players are just tossing a ball back and forth. The pencil case of some nerd kid.
Hey, you know what? You know Paz, the cheerleader?
Yeah.
I shanked her right before class. Just stuck a knife right in her gut.
Damn, dude. Careful you don't catch nothing.
Well, you know, the cheerleaders, what can you say? She took it like a trooper, though, but don't ever tell her I said that.
Hey, everybody says that about her.
I mean, this is disturbingly accurate to how little high school students actually understand sex, but we're talking about stabbing a person here, which is obviously wrong, just to be clear to those watching at home.
Yeah, it's kind of strange. They do seem to be misinterpreting what you're saying. His assertion there is quite accurate. They appear to be kind of translating what you say from as you say it to how they hear it.
Ichabod will sit back and take all that in. And he's like, all right, so there's something clearly weird going on here, and these people are not quite picking up what I'm putting down. And he gets up and walks out of the classroom.
Teacher ignores him completely. Billy, you sit down by the window in your homeroom, and all the other kids are sitting around and chatting, and an owl lands on the window next to you.
Do I know what type of owl it is?
You're a wizard, Billy.
It's a cartoon owl. Is the type of owl that it is.
Oh.
It's a generic cartoon owl. It's
probably
about
brown
a
owl.
foot high
Yeah.
and has grey feathers with sort of darker brown tips to the wings.
Is it looking at me?
It's looking right at you.
Gonna look at it.
And it says, who?
What? What?
Why?
Did you just say why?
I mean, who?
Did you just correct yourself? Can you talk?
Yeah, can you understand?
Yeah. Gonna look around the classroom quickly to see if anyone's watching me.
Nope. They appear to be ignoring you.
Okay. You're...
In fact, when you look around, you see them repeat a set of actions that they did when you first came in. It's like they've become suddenly irrelevant.
Huh. So you're up kind of late for an hour?
Yeah, well, you know.
Look, I'm
I
having a
have
really
message
weird
for
day,
you and
I'll
the
be
others.
honest.
I have a message for you and the others, but I'd rather just deliver it all at once. So
Yeah, make it weirder. Yeah.
get through first period and then meet me behind the gardening club shed.
Yep, we'll meet the owl behind the... Wait, the high school has a gardening club. I think that's the weirdest thing. Okay.
My high school had a gardening club.
Tell me about it, right? I'm just an owl. What do I know? He jumps off the window and flaps away round the side of the building.
Right. What time is it?
It's first thing in the morning. It's like 9 a.m.
Oh, I've got to sit through 2 classes.
You've got to sit through 2 classes first. So in those classes, I would like everybody to make an... It's not touch their heart. It's not we can do this together. It's not really a clash. Oh, glimpse the truth roll. So glimpse the truth is 2d6 plus mental.
Oh, I'm gonna.
Oh,
fuck this one
nuts.
up. Yeah.
Nuts.
I'm
Not
good
the
at this.
brightest.
I got a 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. My mental is 1, so I got a 3.
Hey!
I
Yeah,
got
right.
I
Go
also
with
got
jobs.
a 3.
I got a 7. Do I get anything for a 7?
I got
For a 7, yes, you do. You hold 1.
What room am I in?
So you can ask a question. Billy, what did you get?
10, but I
You got
also
10, so-
have it's all
Oh.
connected, so I hold 3 on any
You hold
glimpse
3
the truth check on a
regardless.
7 or higher.
Wow.
Nice.
Very good.
So the questions are: what happened here recently? What's about to happen? What's the most dangerous thing here? What's the most useful thing here? What needs to be protected? What here is not what it appears to be, or what are they trying to hide? Who is in control here? What new and useful information can I gather? Or what sort of creature is it? Although that last one's probably not super appropriate.
Do you want me to go first?
I would like to know who is in charge.
The principal is in charge, ostensibly, but the scuttlebutt amongst the students is that the principal is being told what to do by his administrator, his administrative assistant.
Yeah, it's always the secretary who holds the power.
So yeah, the secretary, the administrative assistant to the principal, holds the real power in the school.
Okay. Yeah, thank you, Scuttlebutt. That's very useful.
Miss Apple.
Miss Apple.
Leon, you're holding 3.
What's being concealed here?
What's being concealed here is it's a trap designed to keep you busy.
It's good to know my initial assumption of let's just play along was probably the wrong thing to do. Right. Sorry, what were the other questions? I've lost them.
What happened here recently? What's about to happen? What's the most dangerous thing? What's the most useful thing? What needs to be protected?
What's the most dangerous thing?
The most dangerous thing here is falling for it, getting sucked into the
Okay.
illusion.
Cool. And I can hold the other question for later.
You can hold the other question.
I will
Yeah.
hold my third. Thank you.
So what two classes do you have to sit through?
Oh, please be science.
Okay, you sit through science and one other class.
English.
Right, you can't pick science now. What 2 classes do you sit through?
Motherfucker. Geography and history. There you go.
Okay, so geography and science are both out. What does Leopold have to sit through?
First the music, and then the drama.
Wow, good morning. So geography and science and music are out. What's Ichabod have to suffer through?
He would be going to calculus and female studies.
With a room full of jocks. Oh, good God.
Yeah, there are like 2 girls in female studies. It's really weird.
Yeah, no.
That's uncomfortable.
It was the only elective that was open for him at the time that fit with his schedule. So
Paz sits through, or does she sit through classes?
Yeah, I mean, so she probably has English and I don't know, health ed during which she skips out of both. And yeah, she doesn't stay after much. She uses the bathroom in the first one for like 20 minutes and then comes in and collects her stuff, And the second one she just kind of skips.
Second one's kind of handy because you could probably pick up some bandages or something.
Well, I mean, yeah, but she also knows where the free condoms are in the counseling center, so she probably just hangs around the women's bathroom on a dark and underused hallway. And do they have cigarettes in the cartoon land?
Yeah, Leopold
No,
was also going to ask
They
this.
don't. Only a few people can get cigarettes in Cartoon Land, and it's the cool, edgy kids.
Where are they? I want to hang out with them.
I thought
But
that
you
was
find the cool, edgy kids in a stairwell,
Yeah, that's more like it.
smoking cigarettes and beeping at each other.
Are they jazz cigarettes?
Have you tried blowing one of them?
the luck.
The
Not
cigarettes or
the people in the stairwell. The cigarettes.
I like
Glad you
I like-
clarified.
Yeah, she.
I like the idea that Paz would go, "Hey, you got any weed?" And they would go, "Oh wow, oh, whoa, we've only ever like smoking one cigarette that we've shared amongst each other. Like, that's kind of our depth there."
Yeah, she takes a puff, whatever it is.
Yeah, it tastes really flat. It doesn't taste of anything. That it seems the purpose of these cigarettes is to let you breathe in a cloud of smoke and then blow it out again.
Oh,
I
very
hate
There's
this
no
place.
taste to it. There's no enjoyment from it. It's all about the smoke that you can blow out again.
I mean, I appreciate the aesthetic, but fuck.
Mm.
Thank you.
I think you mean beep. When you tried to swear,
Oh no.
you open your mouth and your mouth pixelates and a beep comes out.
Oh no. I hate it here. I hate it here. I hate it here. I hate it here. I hate it here.
Yeah, Nye's in real trouble.
Maybe
Oh,
swearing
beep.
is a foreign language, maybe?
Puta beep. Well, this is disconcerting. I gotta go find the others. Gotta get the hell out of here.
So you make it through your first two classes and then it's recess.
Okay, I got it. Yeah,
and
I'm gonna
everybody
try and
tips
find the
out
others.
into
Yes,
the yard.
good work, everyone. Good work, everyone. Working on pirouettes. Okay, next session. Yeah, okay. And very nice work with human pyramid. Okay, just stay there. No break for you. Okay, bye.
So there's a big yard on the inside of the school. The school is a flat front and then two wings down either side. And then in the middle, there's like a big yard where all the students hang out. And there's some covered benches and the gardening sheds, and a couple of the enrichment groups have their own little areas. There's also the unit, but you don't want to go there. That's
This
where
is-
the kids with additional needs get sent.
Well, Paz has needs.
Can
It's
I?
the Ralph Wiggums of this world.
Yeah, I would think different needs.
Oh, okay, different needs. Okay, so this is where we are given the weapon from the bag, and then we spend recess clearing the yard. Yeah?
Can I see the
Different
others?
documentary?
You
Okay.
can see the others. Leopold is questioning Agent Anderson with some kind of weird questions.
No. It's so yeah. Some schools let you play baseball, but then, which I think is what you're referring to.
No.
Okay, it probably is a faith thing then. I wouldn't. Don't go assaulting.
No, we call it the winnowing.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Oh,
I feel
God.
really calm like all the time. I don't feel stressed. I don't feel anxious. I also don't hate all of you. This is a very strange feeling. I'm not enjoying it.
Agent
you
Anson,
are saying
Agent Anson.
that usually you
Yeah.
hate us.
Hmm? Yeah,
That
what's
is
up?
hurtful.
What's up, Billy?
Oh, well, first of all, this place is great. I just aced 2 classes and made everyone else look like an idiot. I think they all don't like me. But a talking owl, don't question it,
Right, yeah.
said that I should meet it in the back of the gardening shed.
There's a gardening
Okay.
shed?
Yeah, I
What
thought
do you
I like
you
feel
would
about
too.
that.
I like to think that I burst in at this point with my cigarette in hand, and I say, "I hate it! I bleeping hate it! I can't bleeping curse!
Okay,
I can't!
whoa.
I can't
whoa.
smoke!
How are you doing that with
It's
your mouth?
okay,
I
Pat.
got no pain!
It's okay, Pat.
There's
I
no
don't-
satisfaction!
Why do your lips disappear
Saturn!
when you say that word? What?
Hey,
Ichabod,
Pat.
Ichabod's just Ichabod is just laughing. He's enjoying this immensely.
Okay, guys.
There's no pleasure or pain here!
Guys, let's all
It's
just
hell!
let's all just calm down. If we
We're
just
like the
keep
Christian concept of heaven. It's horrible.
if we all just keep maintaining the ruse for as long as is needed, we'll be fine. It's all good. Let's just all chill out. Stop questioning things.
Hey,
Okay,
Agent
so-
Anderson,
Yeah.
you drank the Kool-Aid. I don't drink no
What?
Kool-Aid.
No, I
We're
didn't drink
I'm getting out of
Kool-Aid.
here because you know what? the next time I stab Paz, I want to make sure it's for real. So
Same.
Okay, well, don't,
Thank you.
guys.
We're there.
Let's all just calm down, okay?
I think they have got to Agent Anderson. I'm suspicious of his cameras. Tell me, Stanley, may we use your trust fund to buy ourselves a new car?
Oh, well, I don't have my allowance this week, so you'll have to. But you know, of course, I'm always willing to share with friends.
He's been turned.
Okay, yeah, something's
Yep.
up with Agent
I don't
Anderson.
see anything discernibly different
Let
about
me-
this.
let me see if I can snap him out of it. Nichabod just backhands him as hard as humanly possible.
Bon.
You leave kind of a handprint in the side of his face. And his face all sort of smooshes up. And you kind of peel your hand out of the side of his face. And it sort of pops back into place quite quickly afterwards.
Agent Anderson, are you back
Yeah.
with us?
I mean, I've always been here. It's
Oh,
not.
who have we
anything
lost?
Sorry,
Yeah,
that was
but-
my camera being silly.
Okay, cool. I'll just rearrange some windows. Billy's going to suggest going around to the owl. Also, Billy's going to think and not tell Paz that if she can't smoke or feel pain or swear and gets blurred out, probably means none of us can get undressed. But Billy's going to keep that to himself.
Oh God, it's weird. The pass hasn't even checked yet.
Let me
Okay.
put the cover up just while I rearrange
I
windows.
tried to go to the bathroom earlier and it was most disturbing.
Hey, Billy, where's this owl buddy of yours? Let's get the hell out of here.
It said to meet him behind the gardening shed. I don't know where that is. We're going to have to ask someone.
Well,
Hello,
Paz.
fellow student.
Yeah.
For once, we're on the same page. We got to drag Anderson out of here so we can get back to the real world and kill one another the way we were meant to.
Exactly. Yes. Exactly.
The fellow student stops
Hello.
and kind of looks at you. Great big thick Coke bottle glasses and a bow tie. He looks a bit like Billy.
Yeah, you will be perfect. You will be knowing where the gardening club is, yeah?
I can't do gardening club, my allergies.
I didn't ask you if you could do gardening club. I asked you where it was.
Oh, it's that one. And he points at a green shed with flowers painted on it.
Okay, I'm going to hit him over the head with a cane. Bonk! Thank you.
He falls over and little birds fly around his head.
That's cute.
Come on, Stanley. Let's go take a look at the green shed.
Okay. Yeah.
I'd
I'm
like to
down for
summon a
that.
cigarillo using my mystical powers.
Now, you're European and Americans think weird things about European exchange students.
Yeah.
So you probably do have a packet of cigarettes inside your jacket. But much as Paz has already discovered, they have no taste. There's no effect that comes from them other than the ability to blow smoke out.
Oh, it's all about the aesthetic.
Hey, whoa! Smoking's against school rules.
Shut up, Square.
Yeah, you're such a square. What the fuck?
That's
Well,
not
they-
good for you either.
Okay.
But you know,
He goes.
It
"Oh."
shouldn't bother you then.
I pat you on the back.
Yeah,
Come
suddenly
on,
in
man.
front of you, a small cartoon pig just kind of pops up and with his back to you, looking outwards away from you, pointing out in the direction of the back of the school, says, "That's right, kids, smoking's bad and you shouldn't do it." And then he disappears again.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Did
yeah, I told you
anyone
the
else?
animals could talk.
See that? Oh, okay, good. Not just me.
You get
Yeah,
round the
that-
back of the
it's the
the
same
gardening shed, and there is indeed a quite large grey owl sat on the windowsill.
That's the owl. I'm going to point at the owl.
That
Hello
owl,
there,
not a
Mr.
different
Owl.
owl. Are you sure it is this owl? Maybe it
Yeah.
is like another owl. Hello, Mr. Owl.
Who?
Hoot,
Who?
hoot.
Who?
who
I
are
just assume
you?
your gender. I'm sorry. Are you Mr. or Mrs.
Twitch.
or Mixed Owl?
No, no, you must respond with the opposite. So if they say who, you say twit. Twit.
What,
Don't need to be rude about it,
That's better.
Wait,
says the owl.
we're
What?
here at the garden shed, like you said.
Yeah, sorry. Look, got to be quick. You took your sweet time getting here. I got to warn you, you're in a trap.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. All right. So, all right. Smart ass. Right. Look, you've got power here. Because this is a cartoon world, the laws don't follow the standard laws. So stuff that you thought you couldn't do, you can do. And you should all have something on you that's like an important part of who you are. Like it's attached to you in some way, like a part of your identity or something.
So, like,
Well, switchblade out.
Yeah. All right. Easy, big guy.
going to check in my trousers.
It's pixelated.
Mm.
I want to go.
Agent Anderson, have you got something on you?
Yeah, I've got my badge right here because I'm the hall monitor, and I think student council, but I don't know. I think I got knocked out for that one. I'm not sure.
All right. Look. So rules that work here, right? All right, so there's a goddess. Okay, it's going to sound
Cool.
pretty
Fun.
lame.
Fun.
Yeah. So you know Athena, the goddess Athena, right?
Yep.
And you're
I
out.
work for her. Yeah, and I work for her. I'm not the goddess Athena. That would be dumb.
No,
I'm an owl.
she's the party lady. I've many fun times with Athena
So,
and her sister.
This stuff that you've got that's important to you, you hold on to it,
Yeah.
and you call out to Athena for help. Then she'll give you superpowers. Oh God, this is.
Oh, trying this now.
No, don't try it now. It's really, really obvious.
No, trying it now. Holding up this cane. Athena, you owe me a drink.
Have I
What
lost
does
my...
your transformation look like, Leopold?
It's probably a vortex of energy, kind of jaggedy noir lines spinning around and then descending down in much higher definition. Lots of billowing capage, hair streaking out behind, full, Malfo. Drawing the sword from the cane, landing elegantly on some very polished shoes. Yeah.
Yeah, that happened.
Wow. This is just like the Doka Magic art. So wait, Sailor Moon.
Sure, kid. Whatever. Anyway, you're kind of not supposed to do that because it makes the monsters wake up. You kind of have to use it if they already woke up.
Why did you
say
with that?
Did you say monsters
Yeah.
waking up?
Yeah.
Ichabod holds up his switchblade. Athena, grant me the power to vanquish the monsters of this world.
The owl kind of reaches its wing up and kind of pinches the bridge of its beak. Oh God. Yes. What does your transformation look like, Ichabod?
So it looks like a whole field of shadows moves towards Ichabod and up his body, and he just becomes this shadowy figure with a skull-like face, and chains, incorporeal chains drape down from his shoulders with the skulls of monsters attached to the end of each one, and his switchblade becomes a bone-white gladius.
Holy
He goes, I am ready to slay every monster here.
I mean, I'm one of them.
Why are you
By
hot
God,
now?
I'm ready too.
This
like that
point,
face.
around the back of the shed appears the woodshop teacher, Mr. Henderson. And he's like 5'10", sweater vest, regular tie, glasses, chinos. And he comes around the corner and he sees you.
Hi, Mr.
Do
Henderson.
we instinctively know his
Hi.
name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a teacher at your school.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah, of course.
When he sees sees Leopold and Ichabod, he kind of grabs hold of the corner of his sweater vest and pulls up and across. And as he does, his entire upper body explodes into this massive werewolf form, and he leaps towards you.
Ichabod just gets this huge smile on his face. He's like, let's dance. Let's dance.
All right, let's
don't even have
let's
channels
clash,
anymore.
shall we?
Let's clash.
Bear in mind that since you have transformed, you are now able to use your elemental, magical, and emotional powers as well.
Awesome.
Oh, I forgot to get them. Fuck. I forgot to pick them. I knew I was missing something. Okay, I'm going to very quickly do it.
14. He's a
On a
clasher.
10 plus.
Because he gets +2 on his clash checks.
So yeah,
his
on a
sword.
12 plus, pick one of these. Everybody gets one forward. You suffer no damage. You do double damage, or you force the enemy to flee.
I think he's not a force the enemy to flee kind of guy, and he doesn't really care that much about himself. So it's a double damage scenario.
Okay, so you lash out with your sword. What your knife is normally magical, isn't it? What is it?
Yep.
Did it have any additional effects, or is it more harm?
+1 damage.
+1 damage. Okay. So it slices out towards this werewolf as it crashes towards you, doing a horrendous gash all the way across its chest. Leopold, what do you want to do?
I will do the spinning, flaring out of the cape, flashing forward with the almost silver blade with the big glinty bit at the end of it.
Power move. We like it.
So using the heart piercer. All of my
Ooh.
angst and sadness formed into a single blade.
Okay, so you're clashing, which is roll plus physical.
Oh god. Really not my strength.
But you've got the heart piercer, which I believe does plus something.
Ah. You tell me. Yeah. 9.
It's a close wounding weapon. So you lash out forwards and pierce the heart of the creature.
I think there's some proper ching and noises going on as well.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Because it's a cartoon battle after all.
Not convincing. Where's Clash gone? Comes the truth.
I imagine some dramatic music like from Revolutionary Girl Utna is playing.
I don't doubt it. So you inflict some damage, and he rakes his claws across the front of your uniform, shredding it open and causing you to take 2 points of hit point damage as well. So hit points are your physical plus, 10 plus physical.
So 10.
And so the werewolf is quite horribly injured by this. You've stabbed it in the heart, sliced open across its midriff. It's going to try and put some hurt on Ichabod, which it does. So take an additional 2 points of harm, please, Ichabod. Hit point damage. You don't manage to get a retributive strike in because it's a very powerful hit from the werewolf, Mr. Henderson. So that's Billy and Stanley and Paz. Do you guys want to do anything?
Yes.
Mr. Henderson did just turn into a werewolf in front of you.
Billy, you can go first.
Oh, I'm going for the owl to be like, okay, how do we get out of here?
You gotta deal with Apple,
Yep.
but
safe
don't
trick,
try and
surely.
fight her in her office. She's too strong there.
Okay. Get her out of the office.
Anyway, I'm out of here. Werewolves, out of my pay grade. And he flaps off.
Yep, he's gone. I guess that's me while they're fighting.
Yep. Paz?
Well, all right. I mean, the fighting has started, so I guess I should probably get into a similar shape. I am conflicted between, normally this would be a very fun and flirtatious scene for me, but sadly, I don't have the ability to enjoy anything, and none of this is real, and there's no meaning here. It's like sex without emotion, which I'm fine with, but there's no sex either. So, no, she's gonna transform. Athena, grant me your strength, please. That would be super nice. Also, we should talk. I hear you're a goddess. That sounds fun.
What does your transformation look like?
So I think it starts pretty much exactly like a Sailor Moon transformation, where it's like, like there's blue, green, aqua colors with stars floating around her, and it's like all cutesy and shit. And then something about it, jumps like a record, and then there starts to be like pitch black ink penetrating all the frilly aqua shit turns black in a kind of dripping motion as the background just becomes pitch, and there's nothing except for her in the center of a pure black background. And then she emerges with kind of frilly with a frilly leather jacket, demon horns on her, floating above her forehead, kind of like a halo, but demon horns. And from her sleeves and kind of bursting out from the seams of her pitch black jacket are glowing red tendrils of probably don't want to touch that type energy.
That well-known energy type. What type of damage does it do? It does probably don't want to touch that. Okay.
Exactly.
Nye, what's Stanley gonna do?
Honestly, probably just talk to Billy. Because I don't know, I can't imagine that he's looking at this whole scene and then he's gonna turn to Billy and be like, hey Billy.
Yeah.
I understand. I need to make this clear. I understand it's all a trap. And I understand this is all an illusion and this is just, catering to a fantasy which is unrealistic and impractical and is devoid of emotion and meaning. But is it bad that I'm enjoying this? Because, I gotta be honest, and I keep this from a lot of you, which is why I'm saying this to you quietly. I'm super depressed all the time. I hate my job, and I love you guys. I don't know why I'm able to say that. Perhaps I just feel really I don't know, being a teenager again makes me feel a lot more comfortable saying this stuff, but you guys are family to me, but I hate my job and I hate the things we have to do. And I don't know. I know this world is a fantasy, but at least here, I imagine the whole battle is going on.
I'm loving this. Yeah, right down in
there.
the front corner, there's this deep heart-to-heart conversation happening between the two of you, while behind you, there's a ferocious battle being waged between a bunch of magical beings and a werewolf monster.
Ichabod's just stabbing the werewolf. You motherfucker! Bleep, bleep, bleep. I want to get you guys out, but I don't know if I want to get out,
Okay, well, yeah, I can see kind of the appeal of this. I was the smartest person in class again, and I've not been that for a while. I'm still always the smartest person. But maybe in terms of changes, you can take what you like about this place and try to action that as change when we get back to the real world. And that can give you an ideal to work towards. Because now you've identified what you don't like in the real world.
Okay. But the job, they'll kill me if I quit the job. I'm not joking. They have entire squads dedicated to icing agents that want to back out. It's a lifelong contract. Plus, they'll kill all of you. Your loose ends in their book.
Leon, can you roll plus emotional to touch his heart?
Oh, I aced that. 11.
Oh, nice.
So then I'll also add on, but Agent Anderson, well, one, we can fake your death, and if we're all together, the agency could never stop us. We could all go rogue together.
Oh, okay. I think then I can help get at Mrs. Apple out of her room, because, I mean, I'm student council, so it's super easy.
If you got a plan, that's really good.
Yeah, I always have a plan. I've not gone completely native, so don't worry. Like 90% though. So
I
we
was pretty
probably
worried,
should-
but I'm
Yeah,
90%
yeah.
worried.
The
If-
sweet and touching conversation into the wild battle that's
Hold
raging
him
behind
down!
punch.
them. Ichabod.
Ichabod will defer and let Leopold take the swing.
Oh no, after you, seriously.
Well, if none of you boys are going for it, red glowing tentacles emerge from my sleeves. I kind of
Ichabod's
want
like
to
far
try
too
this
much fun
out.
just doing Naruto running back and forth.
For no
Go on then,
benefit.
Paz. They've both decided to defer to each other, so you kind of step in and go, "Time to get in."
This is fun. As red tendrils like emerge from the ground and from my sleeves and shit, and I'm like all of a sudden like surrounded by red tentacles, like from a different kind of cartoon that I've read that doesn't really translate to this world.
Yeah.
And anyway, I think I'm gonna try and restrain them. So I have restraining vines, which are forceful and restraining. I'm assuming it's just a clash roll.
Yep.
All right, so not off to a great start. Ooh, yeah, not really at all. That's a plus my physical, 7. Yeah, that's not great.
So you're not trying to damage, though. You're just trying to restrain.
Restrain, yeah.
So it's slicing through some of your tendrils, but you manage to restrain it. One claw does catch you across the shoulder, and it lays open your skin for 1 point of damage. And it's
So,
smart. It does actually
when-
smart, that one.
When the werewolf goes to attack her, I will move to protect her.
Pain again. Ah! I miss this.
Okay, move to protect.
I was about to say, I wonder why Ichabod is doing that, and I just realized because Ichabod would rather Paz doesn't get any pleasure from pain than take pain himself.
Now you know what I'm talking about.
What a dick.
So Ichabod has endure for protect somebody, so he gets to roll plus physical when he's protecting someone.
Yeah, he's outrageous defending, isn't he?
Got a 6 and a 5
Oh my
for
God.
an 11, 14, 16, 15.
You throw yourself in the way, and that tiny scratch is all it manages to inflict on Paz as you kind of body its arm out of the way and block it in place, leaving it wide open for Leopold to.
Well, since I got a hold 2 on a protect
you
somebody,
did?
I deal damage back to the attacker.
Ooh.
And,
Keep moving with that arm.
and I redirect the attack from Paz to myself.
Okay.
So she takes no damage because that was my goal all along.
A retraction of pain.
Tiniest slice on your outfit, not even broke the skin.
Ichabod looks back at you and smiles and goes, "No fun for you."
Such a killjoy.
How much damage do you do?
What the damage for? It's normal damage plus 1,
So
so
it's 2 then.
2.
Leaving it wide open for Leopold too.
Oh yeah, I feel. I want to mess with Ichabod's plan now.
Dab Paz.
Come on. Wide open.
A whole pin cushion going on here. No, I will, because I'm reading the rule book now. I will attempt to reach out to the werewolf and go, "Oh, Mr. Henderson, no, this is not the way. You must Go back to your human form. I'm going to try and touch his heart.
It's your little heart. Go on then, roll plus emotional to reason with him.
You fuck it up and you actually touch his physical heart. And you're like, oh, I'm so sorry. I was.
But
so
I have
used to
already
that."
pierced it, so
Yeah.
it's probably on the end of the sword. Adds are hot. Well, my emotional is -1, so that's 3.
Right. Okay. Your discussion appears to enrage the beast beyond all reason.
That's fair. That's good.
Well, I tried.
You did. And it lashes out at you, pulling itself down your blade, causing more damage to itself, but inflicting 2 points of harm to you as well.
Ooh, can I thwart peril, or have I had
Not
my
on
thing
that
now?
one, you can't.
Oh, damn it.
I mean,
Hey,
thwart
next-
peril is a brilliant phrase.
Leo, next time stab it instead of talking to it.
Well, I had already stabbed it, so, you know. Agent Anderson likes it if we talk to them first.
Yeah, Agent Anderson and Billy are having a little chat behind you.
I like it if we talk to them first too. I was just planning on, making sure that we were talking from a position of strength.
And restraint.
Or tentacles, yeah.
Tentacles are strength.
Would you
Az,
keep
what are you going to
those?
do?
Oh,
They've
everywhere.
deferred to you.
Well, I'm going to try to restrain the creature again. Hopefully this time doing a little better than a 7. I'm off to a good start. Holy shit! I'm off to a great start. That is a 12, my friends. And I don't have any bonuses to physical, but I'm assuming that works. And I'm assuming I have the creature fully restrained.
Yes, you've got him
Is that-
forcefully restrained. Now, he's very strong, so you need the forceful to restrain him. But in restraining him, your tentacles are kind of grabbed and wrapped around his legs. And all of a sudden, he lets out this weird whimpering noise, and his eyes get really big for some reason.
Ichabod plants the gladius in the back of his skull.
No questions! Questions! Damn it!
It's
Go on then,
It's
roll
who he
to
is.
clash.
it's who he is.
Oh,
You can take an extra dice of advantage.
it's like Judge Doom in Roger Rabbit.
Damn it! That bleep, bleep, and bleep,
Yeah.
bleep, bleep,
14 in total, so I'll go double damage. So that would be
bleep!
4 points of damage.
Yeah, you stab the werewolf in the back of the head, and it goes down under your blade, turning back into Mr. Henderson, and somehow Mr. Henderson's clothes as well. And he's left unwounded, but quite clearly an ex-person.
Oh, okay, so we've killed the woodwork teacher.
Ichabod then turns his blade around and cuts off the guy's head, and you see a cartoon skull attached to a new chain that comes down off of his shoulder.
In silhouette, because obviously you couldn't show that in
Yeah.
like full vision.
No.
So not the monster I want, but it's one more for the collection.
Okay. Well, we should put the
What a
rest,
missed opportunity.
we should put the rest of him in the shed, I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's a good point too.
Yeah, that'll be more
We could have
horrifying
asked
for someone to find.
questions.
Put like the flower pot or something on the stump.
Billy and Stanley finished their
We
conversation.
just drag the body past them. Sorry, excuse us.
As Leopold drags a
I
headless
get the door
body
with the
past them,
tendril.
and your friends kind of sink back into their normal shapes again.
Eat the sword.
How?
Well, I preferred the other form, but
I did
fair
too.
enough.
I like the whole skull face thing. That's pretty hot.
It's probably good to be a bit inconspicuous for the next bit. I spoke to the owl while you were with the head, and he says the secretary is kind of the root of this.
Ah,
So-
yes, Miss Strudel. Yeah.
but we got to get her out of the office. to attack her. Apparently that's like a place of power. But Agent Anderson, who's back with us, gonna look at Agent Anderson.
Was I ever gone?
There we go. He's back. Has a plan
I couldn't tell a difference.
to get her out of the office.
That's what I like, Agent Anderson. You've always got a plan.
Stand with the plan. Yeah, this is what we're
Exactly.
always saying.
Okay. So yeah, I need you guys to be ready. Where's the most going to be optimal to battle her, or kill, murder? I don't know.
Atop
Gyms?
a volcano.
I think the two personalities have still not 100% leveled out. I'm a little bit unclear, but
Defeat her.
yeah. Okay.
Maybe in the gym where we have enough room to move around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a
The
good
gym
idea.
sounds like
Let's
the
get her
right
to the
idea.
gym.
Okay, Stan. You
I
can
got out of the library for the memes.
Oh, the library. Yeah, I'd rather be in the library.
you go. Ooh, encyclopedia.
Yeah, but Billy, if I'm fighting in a library, there's not going to be much left of the library.
Oh,
I'm just
the
saying.
books will get the broken.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my encyclopedia tied to my chest.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll go get her, and you guys wait at the gym.
Do you want to do that alone?
Yeah. No, it's okay. Yeah. I'll be all right. Yeah.
Are you sure about that? Because, like, look, we don't know what the hell's going on here, and it's clearly able to affect not just our bodies, but our minds, which, normally I'd be super into, but they took away my genitals. So,
I feel like that statement kind of brings old Agent Anderson a bit back in, like, oh god, she's talking about her genitals. Wait, no, that's good. No, we need that thought. We need
I'm
that
not saying
slight
someone's going to
ingredient.
clip that, but someone's going to clip that.
Yeah. Well, now
I
that you've said
fucking hope
that,
so.
I'm gonna remember. Yeah.
Eep.
Well, I make the end of your edit, so I'll decide if it goes in or not. It'll probably go in. Anyway,
you sure you don't want me to come along? Because I'm, like, pretty much the star pupil of this place.
That's a pretty good idea.
Yeah, that works for what I'm going to do. Okay.
I can't imagine I'd be able to seduce her, so I think probably that's the next.
Probably
step.
not in this world. No.
That's such a pity.
Yeah, I think the most romantic thing I saw was two people attempting to hold hands. They failed to, but it was kind of like a close kind of thing. There was like lots of sparkles and stuff. This world is really.
I saw a boy looking
fantastical.
at a girl across the room, and then he was unable to do the speaking.
Yeah, that
Oh.
sounds kind of normal though.
I think that's like
Weird little hearts was flying between them.
Anyway, do you think Athena takes DMs? Like,
I
shit, I don't have a
like the idea
phone.
that the hearts were physical. It's like, ow, fuck off, wait, fly
Stop
above my head.
looking at me, you weirdo.
Well,
Right,
no,
how are you going to get to the gym, Team Gym? You can go straight into the gym, just like brazenly walk out into the gym. It is lesson time now, though.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what Ichabod would do. He would walk straight into the middle of the gym.
You could also
Crack
go in
his
through
neck.
the changing rooms, or you could go up into the bleachers through the viewing gallery.
Ooh, I've got a brilliant
bleachers.
hijink.
Bleachers, please.
What if we all dressed like cheerleaders and we came in through the cheerleading entrance?
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
That is a horrible plan.
Oh,
Good effort,
but it would have been
though.
fun
Good
for
try.
the episode. Oh well.
Does the school have like the mascot, like the giant rat or something? I've read of this.
Not a terrible idea, actually.
We could dress Ichabod up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's not
that
going to
would make
happen
sense.
either.
Yeah, there is a
Yeah.
big stuffed eagle costume.
It's for the plan, Ichabod. Come on, there'll be the slang of the monster.
Ichabod's like when
I
you
can't
put salt in a cat.
I can't fight in a giant eagle costume.
Okay, I will wear the eagle.
Yeah, which
Really?
means I get to dress you up.
Yeah, can I get a two-headed one so it's like the proper Austrian eagle?
No, you cannot. A two-headed eagle.
And I'm definitely not letting Paz dress me up.
I would like to use my mystical powers to produce a two-headed eagle head, please.
Don't worry, Pat. There'll be a future game where we have to dress Ichabod up. But I want someone else to run it because for real, Aggie needs to be involved in that.
Oh, truly, I agree.
I can't wait.
Okay, I will dress up as the eagle.
So you dress up as the eagle. Are you still going up in the bleachers dressed as the eagle?
Oh, yeah, I have a whole plan for this whooping.
And Paz is going full cheerleader mode.
I mean, yeah, why not? I've got the
And
outfit.
Ichabod's just going to be there in the middle of the gym, just like, come at me.
Yeah, he's just loosening up.
There isn't a gym class on at the minute, but the coach sees you going in. He's like, hey, Ick, what you doing?
Just limbering up for, the next bout, coach. Us boxers, we got to stay limber. So I don't have a class right now, so I'm just going to, loosen up and kill somebody.
Good job, kid. Good job.
Right on, coach.
I do like the euphemism thing in this world. I shout from around I shout from across the gym doing fetishy exercises.
Yeah! Yeah!
You! Give me an F! Give me an M!
I
Euphemism!
I actually quite like the idea that it just translates to what they want to hear. So it's like, yeah, coach, I'm just gonna murder somebody, gets turned into, yeah, coach, I'm just gonna go get some spirit. And it's like, yeah, you go, kid. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Ichabod is really positive in their brain. Just because
So Billy and Stanley make their way through the halls. You do get challenged once by another hall monitor, one of the other kids, who's got one of those full head braces that sits on the outside of their head.
Oof.
I got
And
it.
they try and stop you, like, where are you going, please?
Well, hey, I'm gonna go see Miss Apple. I got this cleared with the student council,
Do
which
you have
I'm
a hall
on.
pass?
I show him my student council badge.
Okay, sorry, dude.
Yeah.
Is he with you?
Yeah, I'll remember this. Jeez, no respect in this school. Nope. Stop. Okay, no, we're all good.
Wait, aren't you on the student council?
I am on the student council. Wait,
I am
no.
so sorry, sir.
Yeah, exactly. You should be. Jeez.
I'm going to go deal with the freshmen at the lockers.
Yeah, you better. And I'm going to remember your name, son.
Sorry, sir. And off he goes.
Go wash your head in the toilet, boy.
So you make your way to the admin corridor, where the vice principals and the principals and the administration team all have their little offices, wooden doors.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go up to the secretaries and chat
So you've
on
got the little admin office, which has got 5 or 6 people working in it.
Yeah.
Which leads through to the head's admin assistant's office, and then the head's office beyond that.
Yeah, I follow. Okay. Yeah, I'll just go up to the desk then and see who's there. Excuse me.
Hello, Stanley. How can I help you?
Hi, Mrs. Honey. Well, you see, it's kind of a strange situation. So the student council was going to give the funds to each of the clubs, right? Because we're doing the funds thing.
Yeah, sure. Is that why Billy's with you? Is he better at counting?
Yeah. Well, between you and me, we're thinking of making him the treasurer.
That's a good choice.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Bethany's not cutting it.
Hi,
out.
Billy.
Hi, Mrs. Honey.
It's gonna get too real soon. But the thing is though, one of the students, what's her name? The girl that wears all shows a lot of skin. She made her a strange request to make a club. I think I might need to talk to Mrs. Apple about it because she's in the gym right now, and I think I need an adult to help me with the situation.
Miss Apple, don't get that wrong. She doesn't like the misses.
Yeah,
Miss Apple is meeting with the lunch ladies right now, so she's in the canteen.
Cool. All right.
You could probably catch her there.
Yeah, I'll go do that. Thank you. I hope your cat gets better, and then he's gonna, I don't know. He fell out a tree and he hurt his little paw. Wait, no, that's not the real world.
Only getting pulled back into the illusion.
No, in the real world, Ichabod shots a cat out of the tree.
Yeah.
Ichabod likes cats.
All we found was the paw.
Funny, a whole one.
Well, I was going to say Ichabod likes cats because cats are the only living things around him that also hate everyone. He's
That's
like,
right.
yeah, no, I get along with you, man. Yeah.
I liked the three-eyed one we found that one time.
Yeah.
So you make your way through to the canteen, and in the canteen, they're setting up for lunch. So there are 4 lunch ladies working in the kitchen, and you can hear them talking to someone. And when you look through the counter front, you can see Miss Apple inside. Pencil skirt, amazing legs,
Okay, right.
high-heeled shoes. She's got that kind of sexy librarian thing going on with the
Okay.
horn-rimmed glasses on the neck chain and the blouse that's done up to here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I like that Stanley's brain is not even in computing any of this stuff. It's just like, okay.
I mean, Billy's is
that's-
melting, but Stanley's is like, yeah, whatevs.
Yeah, no. Okay. So I think I'm okay. Yeah. So you'll be like, excuse me, Miss Apple.
Okay, meanwhile, back in the gym, Leopold has climbed inside this eagle outfit.
I'm
And he's
practicing.
Standing
I'm
in the bleachers,
running up and
walking.
down with the wings, practicing.
Again, through the illusion, they're all going like, man, that guy has the best school spirit.
Go Eagles!
You're doing marvelously, sweetie.
Ichabod, you're kind of distracted by that, but then you notice something going on at the back of the gym. These long, spidery limbs creeping their way down the outside of the school.
Ichabod goes just completely still for a second. And then his switchblade comes out into his hand and he goes, Athena, grant me the opportunity to slay Granny.
So your transformation takes place once again with these chains whipping up from the underworld with skulls on the end of them, and one of the skull masks sinks down over your face with green light flaring from the eye sockets as you go charging out of the gym out onto the basketball court where you saw these spidery limbs creeping down the building. Paz, while you're making your way through the changing rooms, you look in the mirror. And it's not you looking back, it's her. It's your love. She's right there in the mirror, just this far away from you. You could reach out, you could touch her right where she is. Just this sea of black hair writhing and flailing. It might be hair, it might not. And this porcelain white face of perfection inside it with the eyes just covered.
I reach for my neck, probably expecting to feel something there. Anything?
You don't feel anything there, but this hand presses up against the glass of the mirror.
Ooh, I'm probably too tempted to touch it, regardless of assuming it's some sort of trap.
Of course it's a trap, but you would absolutely touch it.
It's always a trap,
Yeah.
but I like
Yeah.
it.
I knew it was a trap. Ichabod was like, "Oh, game on, let's go."
I like that. I like that. the
Ichabod's
illusion-
like, kill. I'm like, that's not her, but I want to touch it anyway.
Yeah, I like that the illusionary world's gone, fine, yeah, no, it's fine. I just make this masterful illusion. Yeah, I'll just give you your deepest desire. But yeah, fine, fuck it. It's just like, there we go.
So as you touch the glass, this black hair kind of swirls out around your fingers and up your arm, and you feel your arm sinking into the mirror. Meanwhile, Leopold, wrong person. Outside in the bleachers, you're running up and down, squawking and waving your arms, when suddenly you
Pride
notice
of Austria!
there, opposite you, you're in like blue with this white eagle outfit. And then on the bleachers on the opposite side of the room to you, there's a black eagle with 2 heads
Oh,
wearing a red uniform
you have the better outfit.
and is holding one of those boffer sticks that they use in gladiators to fight with. You find that your staff has turned into one as well.
I want your outfit.
I
As you
want
run
to
down the
suck your
bleachers,
blood.
These platforms rise up out of the center of the gym, and you both find yourself standing on a platform, heading up, facing off against one another with these big padded boffer sticks.
Okay, this is not how I expected today to go.
Maybe that's what we should have called this episode. Meanwhile, back in the canteen.
Yeah, so Miss Apple, it's Stanley, student council.
She
And
comes
Billy.
clicking out of the
Yeah, Billy's here too.
kitchen on her heels, hips swaying hypnotically,
Yeah, all just right over Stanley's
straight over Stanley's head.
head. Yeah. into Billy's head.
Billy's got the cartoon blush going on.
That thing where your eyes vibrate slightly while your cheeks go pink and radiate.
You gotta roll your tongue back in.
Okay, yeah.
She kind of leans up
I-
against the door, one arm up against the door
Yeah.
frame.
Illusionary World's like, God damn, something's gonna make him crack. No, it's not. Yeah.
Oh, hi,
Um,
Stanley.
Hi.
What can I
hi.
do for
Oh.
you?
Okay. Well, I need some help with doing the student records stuff, but not student records. Sorry, the student budget for all the clubs and things. So, I need you to help me with the like the audit in the gym because I think there's something wrong with it. When I went in there, we have more sports equipment than we're supposed to. And I just wanted to check, but the gym teacher said to come to you because I shouldn't say that last part.
Sure, Stanley. Let's go to the gym and check it all out. Billy, why don't you stay here and have some pie? At that, one of the dinner ladies comes out holding like a massive pie,
No.
just like presenting this pie as a demonstration piece to you.
Written on it,
Weakness.
what I'm written on it is a binary code that can only be solved if you eat to the bottom of it.
I was gonna come to the gym as well to help with budget things, Miss Apple.
That would be sure helpful, Billy, but could you work out whether we need to cut this into 18 slices or 22? And she walks off in the direction of the gym.
I mean, I go with her, but I'm looking back at Billy like.
Like, oh God, circumference of a circle, 360 degrees, 3.1415926.
Oh no! Wait, Billy is actually. Oh no! Fuck! I'm on my own. Oh no! I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh, I'm dead.
So, Billy, what do you
Nice
want to
knowing
do?
all of you.
This mesmeric puzzle has been placed before you. Do you cut the pie into 18 slices or 22? And how would you go about arranging a pie into 22 slices?
It's a doozy. So, yeah, I think is Billy gonna try and solve the pie puzzle? I have one question still that I've got to hold forward.
Okay.
So, I want to go with, yeah. What's being hidden? What is being concealed here?
What's being concealed here is that the pie is a trap within the trap.
It's
And
a
that
trap.
by trying to solve the puzzle of the pie, you are being drawn into the pie.
Then
You
I
realize
shall.
that you're getting closer and closer to the pie, and it seems to be getting bigger and bigger, and you seem to be getting smaller and smaller until the pie is like a moon in front of you,
But now I know
looming and enormous, occupying the entire field of your vision.
if I know it's a trap, can I avoid it now?
Yes, now
Yeah.
you can try and avoid it. So you want to thwart peril.
Cool. What's that? Is that one on?
Now, it would normally be a roll plus physical, but I would let you roll plus mental because it's a mental challenge.
Oh, fucking too easy. 10.
I was gonna say roll against your pie immunity.
You drag your gaze away from this monolithic pie, and you realize that the dinner lady that's holding it is all jagged edges. She's just a completely pitch black shadow that looks like jagged lightning clutching this pie in big. Her animation style is completely different to yours. She's gone full bad guy from the Powerpuff Girls around this pie with glowing red eyes and big sharp teeth.
Oh, Mrs. Cleethorpes, are you feeling okay?
The pie in her hand is just kind of whirling around and around and around, but you pull yourself away from it and you're free of the pie. Meanwhile, Ichabod on the basketball court, a spider the size of a Volkswagen Beetle.
He charges.
Skitters around the edge. You charge at it, slicing and slashing as you go. Roll to clash.
Ooh, not a good roll. Not a good roll at all. But still an 8. I got a 2. I got 3 on the dice. So
Wow. Wow. So you clash with this spider beast, but it pins you to the ground as you impale it with your sword. You're going full like Sam, Frodo versus the wretched spawn of Ungoliant here. Calm yourself, Pat.
I'm trying.
And it's
Not
got you
succeeding.
pinned on the basketball court. Sword in its belly. Paz in the mirror.
Yes.
That the song that you love seems strangely discordant and not quite right. So I would like you to roll plus persona
All right.
to keep your wits about you.
That was a 4 and a 5, making 9 plus. Wait, 4 and 5 is 9. Yes, I'm good at math. I swear. Plus 2. That's an 11.
You realize this isn't her. This isn't her at all. It would be impossible to access her through this. Someone's accessing your ability to think about her and using that to pull you in. This is a fake.
Which I'm still into, to be clear. But they took away my genitals.
Yeah.
I can't have that. Yeah, no. So I grip on to, as much as I can actually get leverage to a thing that's practically glued to my skin, my choker, and I, as my hand kind of sinks into the mirror, I graze the tendrils of black knot hair and kind of look at it longingly and say, I wish you were here. Someday I will be in
Okay.
this position again. I want to see
Roll
if I can
to
drag it
touch
out.
their heart. So that's emotional that we're rolling.
I actually have a bonus to that. Rad. 4 and a 6.
You've been doing good rolls tonight.
Yeah, I know. Well, I sucked at the beginning, first half, so I guess this is karmic.
Which, it evens out. And the tendrils kind of let go of you. There's almost like a sense of pity coming from them.
Yeah.
As the hair kind of lets go and you see this figure, this pale white figure surrounded in dark tendrils of hair, sinking backwards into the mirror until it disappears in the iris of your eyes reflection. The illusion was within you all along.
That makes perfect sense. I touch the mirror again with my other hand. I'm assuming it doesn't drop in.
It seems to be just a mirror now, looking at a reflection of an anti-cheerleader. Your
Yeah.
choker is blazing in the brightest black you've ever seen.
Jump straight it is. I'm gonna go find the others. Get the fuck out of here. Sorry, bleep.
The bleep, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna head back to the gym.
So you head back into the gym to see Leopold stood atop a podium that's raised up out of the floor, dueling with a shadowy, indistinct figure that looks exactly the same as him, but in negative.
That translates.
Has
Leopold, what exactly are you doing there?
I'm fighting for the honor of the Eagle Clan.
That makes sense.
Athena, give me the wings of your owl.
Yeah, Athena, answer my DMs.
So you both immediately start to transform into your enhanced selves,
I'm
leveling up.
transforming into an enhanced eagle form.
It actually blasts the eagle form completely off of you
Oh, I want
in
an
the
eagle.
transformation. Yeah, unfortunately, you keep one super form throughout.
Oh, boo.
But as it blasts the eagle form off of you, it also blasts the eagle opposite you into a fine mist of powder. The thing you were fighting was yourself all along.
Just to
That
That
clarify,
boffer stick in your hand turns into your sword cane as you pull the blade free.
I feel like there's some sort of metaphor going on here, but frankly, I don't understand.
yeah, I think Ben's saying Billy is a pie. I'm pretty annoyed.
No, I mean
That's exactly
that-
what I'm saying.
I was gonna
Billy
say
can be
Billy's in
divided into 18 or 22
I was
parts.
going to say
depending on
Billy's
where
in
you come.
herself as a lunch lady.
Yeah. You're not fighting your inner selves.
Binary impulse.
I don't know.
Exactly.
I'm not to fight anything. Yeah, I'm quite happy.
Leopold is going to step off from the podium and gently glide downwards to the floor.
With the coat billowing.
Oh, yeah. It's more of a cape at this point, really.
Yeah, as you do, the podia both kind of flash out of existence.
I'm glad I got to
And-
do the cool thing before it disappeared.
Miss Apple walks into the gym.
Ah! Strudel, welcome to your doom.
To see the two of you in your enhanced forms with Stanley behind her. And she turns to Stanley and says, Stanley, what's going on?
Well, I guess the short answer would be I'm going to take some advice from a friend and take some of the good stuff from this world back to my own. So, we're going to have to destroy you. Please don't mark this down on my student record.
Billy, you break away from the illusion of pie. The lunch lady looms before you, but seems almost hollow and powerless. She's just kind of thrusting this pie towards you.
Oh, it seems really sadly pathetic. No dessert for me, thank you. And I'll back away if it just seems a bit weak and anemic.
Yeah, it seems
run
almost
off.
pinned in place, like it can't really walk very easily on those black lightning bolt legs. It sort of totters towards you very slowly with this pie,
No,
almost clumsily.
lunch break's
You run.
over, and then I'll run away. Run towards the gym.
Run towards the gym.
And I'm going to be thinking, I wish I could think of a cool line like Ichabod.
Ichabod, meanwhile, is laying on the ground in the basketball court with this giant spider looming over him. Mouth going like it's laughing at you. What do you want to do?
Ichabod would take his, so he's got the sword in his right hand. He takes his left hand and shoves his arm down the throat of this spider. And then he tries to pull the blade up through its thorax while he's trying to twist the head off.
Okay, clash away.
Well, that's more like it. 10 on the dice, 13, 15.
Wow. You slice the spider in half, and as you do, the bodies of your brothers both kind of plop out onto the ground from inside the spider.
Ichabod is just in a blind rage at this point that somebody would trick him like this. And I mean, the shadows around him just get even darker. And he stands up, covered in cartoon spider ichor. And he turns back towards the gym and just begins, and he's just dragging the sword behind him now, looking to kill somebody for real.
Okay. I am going to ask you to roll plus persona to keep your wits about you.
This is going to go well. +1 to my persona. Oh, not too bad. I got an 11 on the die for a 12.
Okay. Yeah. So you walk into the room, and for a minute, there are 5 identical copies of Miss Apple stood in there, and they all turn to look at you and tut at you like that. But you kind of shake your head and blink and remember your brothers, and 4 of them pop back into the shapes of your comrades as Billy bursts through the door, skidding to a halt because Stanley's right there with Miss Apple in front of him.
I only hope that in some way you're real, because showing me the death of my siblings was the greatest mistake you have ever made. And I'm going to wear your skull like a hat.
Yeah, he will.
Okay, so Miss Apple turns, surrounded by the 5 of you, and stamps almost petulantly on the floor of the hall. And where she stamps, this weird pattern etches itself, like circuit boards being drawn all across the floor of the hall. And they're creeping up the walls of the floor and lighting up with this kind of blue glow. And she's getting bigger and heftier as she does so.
Love the vibes.
Pops open her hands, and her fingernails lengthen, and lightning crackles in her hands. She snarls and says, in this really mechanical sounding voice, "Come along then, children." I comes charging into the room, windmilling towards Ichabod.
Don't suppose you want to talk this one out? Take the lightning look.
I think the answer is love.
Quick, hold hands.
I have a word similar to that I was thinking of.
Unfortunately, it got bleeped out.
Dove, glove,
Mouth.
Doesn't exactly rhyme. It starts with the same word. The letter.
So this hand comes down and smashes into Ichabod. By the time it hits you, her hand is easily the size of your torso. Smashes you to the ground for 3 points of harm as she puts you on the ground with extreme violence. The ground itself seems to sort of move around you to fit you into this circuit pattern, almost pinning you in place.
Rude, but acceptable.
Let me think. Who's going to go first? Stanley, what do you want to do?
I I didn't think I'd get it. I didn't know. I think I'd be first. I had to have anything planned. Right. Well, I guess I should transform because I've not done that yet, and it'd be a shame to do this one shot and not do that. So yeah, Stanley's gonna take his little hall monitor badge pass thing out, look at it, kind of sigh, but then also kind of just, I don't know, face reality. It's something that he should have been doing this whole time, and say, Athena, give me the power to help my friends.
What
And
does
I
your
guess-
transformation scene look like?
I guess he would press it to his chest, and then it would kind of expand out over like armor, and he would end up looking like, as silly as this sounds, he'd end up looking a little bit like a Power Ranger, like, but
nice.
yeah,
Cute.
and he's just like, hey, yeah, I guess that fits, yeah. And you know what? I'll go for the full thing because I guarantee he'd be embarrassed for this. It's got like a heart over it, and he's just like,
Yay!
Yes.
Captain Planet.
Yes.
okay, right. Well, this is not what I was expecting, but let's do this. I'm in lycra and I have a heart on me. Okay, and I want him to jump forward and I want him to clash with her from behind, like just
Flash
pop her in the
away.
back of the head. Yeah. So that's my physical. yes?
Physical, yes.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty good at that. Ooh, that's 8, 9, 10, and that would be 11.
Nice.
Nice. So yeah, you do the big cheesy Power Ranger
Yeah. I mean,
leap punch that would do absolutely no damage if it ever
Yeah,
actually struck anything. But that's not the point.
yeah.
And on a 10 plus, you can either give everyone a +1 forward, inflict extra damage, take less damage, or force the enemy where you want them to go.
I want to give everyone a +1 forward, and I want to do it by going, guys, we can do this, huzzah! And also, as an editing thing, I'd like the idea that it's like you see Stanley about to move, and then you see it cut to somebody that can't actually see as Stanley doing like amazing flips in the air, and then cut to Stanley then hitting her in the back of the head. I don't know what just happened, but I think I'm good at gymnastics now.
I'm loving the fact that there is actually a move called "We Can Do This Together" as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I should use that then, goddamn. There we go.
So everybody's got a +1 forward, but they've also got 1 to their power pool. Now, if you all had 1 in your power pool, you could combine your attack. Billy, what do you want to do?
I need to transform as well. So I'm going to put up my encyclopedia and then just go, Athena, science rules.
Yes, it does.
It sure does.
And then little sparks of lightning come off me and the book floats in front of me and then goes to my back and then like attaches to my back and turns into like wings.
Cool.
And I kind of get
yeah,
like a lycra morph suit comes over that's kind of beigey color, but it gets covered in crisscross like red. Basically, it looks like red string with squares and shapes and squiggles and numbers all over it, with
You're a
question marks around the eyes.
Conspiracy man.
troll.
Conspiracy man.
Oh,
Does whatever a
I love
conspiracy
that.
can.
It's like, wait, is that Spider-Man? No,
No,
that,
that's
no.
conspiracy man.
With more
Conspiracy
questions
man.
than answers.
Shoots red string.
Is it a hoax? Is it a cover-up? No, it's conspiracy man.
I like that his form is kind of like a fusion between Nye and mine's, where it's like, you know, I've got these red tendrils swirling around me, and you've got the whole lycra suit thing going on. He's just like lycra suit with swirling red string.
What do you want to do once you've transformed?
But Agent Anson already did the "We Can Do This Together." So, are we stuck in position with all this? Okay, so basically, I want to.
No, only Ichabod is pinned.
Okay. So I want to.
She has to punch you into the circuit board to make you stick.
Right. Yeah. So can I assess the circuit board? Is that like really a bad situation to try and figure out how it works?
Yes,
If there's a way
absolutely.
to break
That's
it.
a good shout.
Okay. So I guess mental.
Yep.
10. Thank God I'm smart. Whew.
So yeah, it looks like the circuit board extends her power throughout the room, and she can lock you in place in the circuit board and also maybe call on it to do other stuff.
Okay. Try not to get stuck in the circuit board like Ichabod did. Gonna yell out to all my friends.
Leopold.
Yeah. Okay. Leopold. I don't want to tussle with the crazy cyber troll thing. Leopold just kind of wants to be far away, trying to figure out what's going on, because clearly we're missing something. This is like the game, yeah, and there's a way to always beat the boss. But we have to figure out what it is. So I don't know what that is.
I'm thinking
Let's
about
glimpse the
filming.
truth, which is a roll plus mental. Or be vigilant, which is also a roll plus mental.
Well, it's 8, whichever.
So
I think glimpse of the truth is what he's really trying to do. He's trying to figure out connection.
I think actually it might not be glimpse the truth. I think it might be vigilant. Be vigilant is best way in, best way out. Dangers I haven't noticed. What's most vulnerable? What's the monster's weakness? What are the best way to protect the area and victims? Whereas glimpse the truth is what happened recently, what's about to happen, what's the most dangerous thing, what's the most useful thing, what needs protecting, who's in control, what new information can I gather, what sort of creature is it?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
glimpse is like investigate, and vigilant is read a bad situation.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is the monster's weakness? I guess is what he's looking for.
This monster's weakness is to your signature items, it would seem.
Okay.
That some kind of combination of your signature items.
Oh, we need to Voltrons this. Okay, yeah. Needs a combination of all of our signature items. Ichabod, stop lying on the floor. Why are you always napping?
He spits blood out.
Teamwork's the answer. And Billy has to gesture lots because you can't see his mouth move. So it's lots of hand gestures and very obvious over the top head wagging.
We must combine our powers and strike down the evil troll lady thing.
Az, what do you want to do?
Ooh, is fusion a mechanic in this system? Crazy. I say that, but yes, I turn to the Miss Apples and I say, as I'm kind of, presumably skirting about, using my tentacles to walk like Doc Ock from the new Spider-Man animated movie, and I ask her. I'm using my ability, Irresistible, here to let you know. I ask her, so what's the gameplay? What's this all about? Why did you drag us in here? And what is this world? Why don't you want us to...
Trying to get her to
see truth?
monologue. I like it.
I am trying to get her to monologue.
Yeah, that sounds like a touch their heart roll to me.
Okay. I got it.
Oh, no, it's convince someone. I'm sorry.
That's what I was hoping for.
Roll
You don't
plus
mind?
emotional.
Okay, so I got a 6 and a 3, which makes 9, plus my 1 in emotional, which makes 10, which means it counts as a 12.
She is monologuing.
Yes, baby!
She grows an extra head, which pops up out of her back to look at you while her main head is
I'm walking
focused
around
on
her. So.
Ichabod. And she says, "You fools tried to destroy my physical form, so I will destroy your mental forms. I am Eris 13.
Wow, what a revelation. Kind of a hot one, too. Sure you don't want to go tete-a-tete in the real world?
Okay, so she's done her little revelation for Paz. Ichabod, you can feel the ground pinning you in place.
Can
You
I
would become a part of the circuit.
try to thwart peril to pull myself out of
Absolutely.
the situation? All right.
Yes.
So what you see are these chains tearing out of his back, and his back just getting laid open as he tries to pull himself out of these circuit boards.
You still got +1 as well, haven't you, from Nye?
8 on the die, making that an 11. Plus, I got +1 for thwart because I float like a butterfly for a total of 12.
Yowza. So on a 12 to thwart peril, you rip yourself up out of the ground and you stand up on your chains. You're kind of hovering over the ground with these chains acting as legs, much like Paz is doing with the tentacles. You're sort of dock-ocking on these chains with skulls as feet. You pull yourself out of the ground.
You should have left my siblings in the grave or in my mind where they belonged.
What's the plan then, gang? Billy's called for a team attack, I believe.
Let's do it.
Yep. And as Leo says, we got to combine our stuff.
Does that mean everybody attack at once, or we've got to do something else?
No, it's better than that. So, for a team attack, you have to name the attack, state what desperate situation triggered it to work to make you all walk together. Everybody spends all of the power points they've got and roll plus emotional. So whoever's got the best emotional rolls, and then describes how the effect takes place with each of your special powers. So who's got your strongest emotional score?
I'm 0.
-0.
Got a +1. If I was using a full crossover from a regular character, it would be a +2. But I think, considering I chose overconfident.
Stan.
I actually do have a brain.
Brilliant.
Okay.
I love it.
It only makes sense. Agent Anderson
Perfect.
should be the one.
Yeah.
The heart of the
Exactly.
team. Yeah.
All right, Agent Anderson, how do you
Oh,
call
boy.
on the powers of your team to defeat the monster with love?
Oh, oh God.
I just can't do that heart thing right.
No,
It
mine
always
just
looks
looks-
like a kidney when I do it.
Mine looks weird.
Okay.
Now it's a kidney.
Okay, so I'm good.
A tree.
I'm not putting you on the spot or anything.
No,
here,
no, no,
but,
it's all right. I know.
Immediately make up and describe a superpower collective combo ability using all of the things that you've seen in the last hour and a half.
No,
You
it's
took away
okay.
my genitals.
No. I know what it's gonna be. So he's gonna lick to all of them, and then he's gonna say, "Okay, I want you guys to do what you do best. I want to point at the tall lady demon ogre monster, whatever she is. I'm terribly sorry. I'm gonna say, you're about to witness the chaos that is this group attempting to blend in." I went, yeah, and then I
That
guess
Moon
it's
Knight
just like-
thing. Random bullshit, go.
yeah, basically, yeah, pretty much, 100% that. It's just like, I want you guys to do your best job of being yourselves. Now fuck her up. And then, yeah, just all flying at once.
I know it was bleeped out, but I heard that first part.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, now roll. Is it just me that rolls, or is everyone
It's
rolls?
just you that rolls
Okay.
emotional. Remember, you do have a reroll that may come
Yep.
in handy here.
Oh, that's definitely gonna
Yeah.
come in handy because my emotional's not that crazy.
And then ours.
Looks like a good roll.
12.
It looks like a good roll.
I think that's nice.
So
12
it's,
face.
it's, and it's an 11 with nothing
Yes.
added. adding my emotional. So that's a 13.
Yay!
Open fire this session.
Yes.
So, Billy, what aspect do you contribute to the team attack?
Okay, so am I individually attacking, or are we throwing our stuff together?
You're kind of throwing all of your stuff together
Okay,
to
so-
link it all together.
I do a forward flip, and as I go, I take my wings off, so then I come up holding them, and then I frisbee them over to Ichabod.
You frisbee the wings over to
Yeah.
Ichabod. Ichabod, these wings swirl around you in a little cloud. What do you add to them?
So Ichabod thrusts his sword up through these wings, so it's now a winged and flying blade. And he looks at Paz and he throws it towards her, and the ghosts of his siblings are flying with the blade towards Paz.
So you got a flying blade heading right towards you, Paz. You whip out your pepper spray and
she's not just a reflection in the mirror, bitch. And I
as you pepper spray this flying wing sword
dagger,
ghost combo.
Ring glitter.
And it fills up with these red tentacly ghost patterns that swirl around as it bounces away from you towards Leopold, who adds...
I will stare at the glittering winged blade flying towards me. I will look down at my two beautiful cartoon hands, and I will say, farewell to the left one. Place the sword within it, and then hold it out as the blade goes past.
And as the blade goes past,
Nice.
it slices your left hand off, causing it to spiral around the other blade like a little underneath helicopter as the spinny blade tentacle helicopter cloud ghost thing finally reaches Agent Anderson.
I can't say I wasn't expecting it to turn out like this, but I'm all for it. I guess he takes out his little badge, slams it into what I hope is a pommel, and then just...
Could be a pommel, could be
Might be a
Leopold's
palm.
wrist.
You know?
Yeah, exactly. And then just slam it down into the monster.
And the whole thing kind of flattens out into this big badge-shaped lozenge, which shoots into the back of the monster, binding onto it and unfolding and wrapping around it, compressing it down and down and down and down and down into a little tiny puzzle box that clatters to the base of the gym, and all of the circuit patterns withdraw up into this little box. And there's an implosion in the room. And you kind of all sit bolt upright back in the living room with the correct number of fingers.
I immediately check my pants.
Oh, she's back.
I think I feel on my... I'm less happy again.
Fuck.
Oh, right. Agent Anderson, there was something I forgot to give you while we were in the cartoon.
Okay.
Leopold is just going to wrap his arms around him and give him the biggest hug.
Aww.
Oh,
No.
do you want money? Sorry, I ruined that really touching moment. I'm sorry.
You
He doesn't want money. He stole your wallet while hugging you.
And then I'm just
Sorry.
going to sink through the floor. I'm going for pizza.
Yeah, I think
You'd notice Ichabod has just got tears coming down his face. He's not making a sound, but they're just... And he walks over to Paz. Just gets really close. He's like, Paz, you and I both know there's going to come a day when you're going to try to kill me. And one of us is going to die that day. I'm just asking you to wait just long enough that I can save Serrano's soul. And then we can see. That's all I'm asking for.
I think
Wait.
I unexpectedly hug you.
And he's very confused, but he just stands there kind of rigid for a second, and then he pats you on the back.
Okay, wait, this is the one-time agency group hug, okay? Everyone bring it in.
Oh, back up again. Hello.
Okay, come on, everyone, one big group hug. I think a little bit of the magic is still in me, clouding my thoughts and judgment. Just, there we go.
Billy's going to
Okay.
try and be next to Paz in the group hug, but try and make it look like he wasn't trying to be next to Paz in the group hug.
It's okay. It's okay. You can touch. It's fine.
Credits are rolling on the TV for this cartoon.
Oh, who was responsible? I want to see who wrote this script because it was
You break the
awful.
fourth wall.
Yeah,
Your names are all featured in the scroll,
I got
although
the
for some
credit.
reason it takes
Oh, yeah.
about 5 minutes just to get through Leopold's name.
Oh yeah, there's so many. I use the shortened one
Just,
for you know.
as
And
the
then
credit,
Paz is just Paz. P-A-Z.
as the credits are rolling, like Agent Anson's like,
redacted.
okay, I feel, yeah, I was about to say, I can feel 4 people trying to get my wallet. Joke's on you. It's still in the other world.
And I
Let's
look at
not,
Ichabod and I say, "You're 100% correct, but I know where you're coming from, and rest assured, you can do yours before I do mine.
That's all I'm asking for. Then we'll dance.
ends
Directed
the
by
world.
Eris 13.
Oh man, wow, she got directing credits. That's good. I mean, she did try to kill us.
Produced. Who gave the monies? Always follow the money.
Yeah.
Dryad.
Oh no, I'm not combining that. That's not my baby.
Yeah.
Dryad's not my thing.
Yeah.
Where's his name?
Oh, he's checking notes. Oh,
He's checking note. Malcro.
Oh, okay.
fuck.
A Malcro production.
Oh, we got rid of that fuck. Beep. Oh, I can
Twice
swear.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that was a lot of fun.
That was
So
amazing.
much.
Amazing.
We never really say that off camera, but that was a lot of fun on camera. Thank you, Ben, so much.
That was fantastic.
I
That was right.
blame Lucifer and Supernatural for that because they both had cartoon episodes.
Yeah.
And I thought,
They were
hey,
awesome.
how about a cartoon episode? How could
No,
we
it
do
was
that?
awesome. I loved it.
That was great.
And so it was much sillier than our usual Monster of the Week extravaganza. But, well, not much sillier, a little bit sillier.
A little bit.
But, yeah, I think Agent Anderson learned something very important
Yeah.
during
I
that
was
fight with the
expecting to learn
werewolf that
something
he
important.
ignored.
Yeah. Yeah.
But thank you so much for joining us this evening on Garblag Games. Next week is March the 4th.
So that
No,
sounds
February-
absurd. That can't be right.
28th is the Monday.
Yep.
Yep.
So March the 4th is next Friday. So I think we are still on for potentially a Monster of the Week next week.
Okay.
We don't know who's running it or what they're running
That's exciting.
or what is even going on with it.
Next week,
And
body
that's the
swap
end of this
episode.
week's Garblag. Next week on Garblag, we've got Pathfinder on the
Yay!
1st of March, which is Tuesday. Lex Arcana on the Wednesday. The One Ring is starting on Thursday. And Garblag North America are either doing Acton Cthulhu or Starfinder next week.
It's the finale of the Octum Cthulhu Romanian Imperative.
Aha, right. I will swap
Ooh.
those on the schedule then. And then you're starting Starfinder the week after that, aren't you?
Yep, and then we're going to be rotating. 1 week Starfinder, 1 week Octum Cthulhu.
Oh yeah.
Matt's got him the wrong way round. Damn it,
Well,
Matt.
We had to take an extra week off.
I'll forgive him. I'm nothing if not considerate like that.
True.
Where else? What else have we got next week? So the One Ring is starting, and then possibly another Monster of the Week. We'll sort out someone who's going to GM that in the meantime. Otherwise, thank you very much for joining us this evening. Thank you for your re-rolls, which I did factor into their PowerPoint pool in the end so that they could carry off that little finale move, because I probably should have been paying more attention to PowerPoints as I was going along. And we will
okay.
see you next week. Thank you very much and good night.
Right.
Bye. Bye.
Stay safe out there.